last season, you obviously had an amazing year. Was it quite disappointing to not go to the Euros? And did you have any conversation with Gareth at the time?
Yeah, it was definitely something I was pushing for. But there's so many good players that can represent England. Probably one of the strongest in the world. So it's not easy to pick. And yeah, I didn't quite manage to make the squad, which I was disappointed about. But yeah, that's football.
Is that something you've been using as motivation, then, having watched the tournament and thinking maybe I could get there in the next squad?
Yeah, for sure. I think, like I mentioned, it's a dream to play for your country, represent your country. So yeah, when you don't get selected, it definitely motivates you to work even harder to make the next one.
And has it the process for you settling in, having been in so many different age group sides for England in the past, has it made it easier for you to come straight back into the squad after such a long absence?
Yeah, definitely. There's still a lot of familiar faces here, so yeah, it's been quite easy to settle in. I knew a few of the boys as well already, so yeah, it's a great environment.
Should we go over to Tom there, and then we'll come back to Craig. Yeah. Thanks.
Hi, Dom.
Hi.
One of the things that Ange in particular has talked about at Tottenham is your pressing ability and how available you are for games. You never seem to get injured, apart from obviously the first couple of games. What's your secret, I guess?
No secret really. I just think I just enjoy working hard. I've enjoyed working hard from young, and I think yeah, in football I think it's a given really that you need to work hard these days, and I think looking after your body and all that stuff as well is a big part of football these days, especially with the amount of games that we play.
And I know you've spoken before about your love of anime for your goal celebrations. Now you're playing for England, probably not everyone is aware of it, so if you could explain the sort of background behind that, and have you thought that if you do score a goal, have you got a celebration in mind?
Yeah, I think a lot of people know that the love I have for anime. Something that I love watching, love following, so it's something that off the pitch I'm quite passionate about. And yeah, last season I did a few celebrations, and a lot of people enjoyed it, so I kind of just carried on with it. And yes, it's kind of part of what people expect me to do when I score now. So yeah, who knows?
You've got something in mind?
Not at the moment, but might think of something.
And just finally, back at Bournemouth, you obviously got relegated, which was obviously presumably a blow. But if anything, you came back stronger, and it almost, from the outside, looked like the launchpad to where you are today. In a weird way, I'm sure you wouldn't have thought of it this way at the time. But was that almost the key to your success now? Yeah,
I think I definitely played a big part. No one wants to get relegated. Everyone wants to play Premier League football. But for me, when we got relegated, I saw it as an opportunity to play every game, get minutes, and that's what happened. Because when we was in the Premier League, I didn't have a full run of games, starting every game. So for the opportunity to go do it in the Championship, just find my feet, score a lot of goals, and come back to the Premier League a different player, that definitely helped me.
Great.
Hi, Dominic. You're back in the squad now as a Spurs player, but last season at Bournemouth was arguably the best you've played throughout your entire career, 21 goals. Was there a feeling that, as a Bournemouth player, it was harder to get into the England squad?
Nah, I feel like it's up to the manager who he picks. I think over the years you've seen players come into the setup from any team. So, like I mentioned earlier, the squad depth is huge for this country. So it's always going to be difficult to make the squad. That's why it's so special when you do get the call up to make the most of it.
Was moving to Spurs and the platform of European football, the bigger club, if you like, with regards to England, was that part of your thinking?
No, not really. I think obviously I wanted to move to Tottenham. It's a great club. But yeah, that side of the game comes from doing well for your club anyway. So it was just another opportunity to go and play at a high level, and I'm thankful to be back here now.
Hi, Dom. You seem to already enjoy at Spurs playing with James Maddison. I mean, I can imagine he's a great supplier, a great player to play with. what does it say about this England squad that he's not in it? And have you spoken to him about that? Has he expressed his disappointments in not being able to get back into the squad?
Yeah, I've known Madders for a few years now. We shared the pitch with England throughout the youth ages. Obviously a great player, a great person. And yeah, obviously everyone wants to be called up. So when you're not, you're obviously going to be disappointed. But he started the season great, and I know how motivated he is to get back into the setup. So yeah, hopefully if he carries on doing the things he is, that he'll be back in no time.
And it must say a lot about the squad that a player created that can't get in it. What you've already got here.
Yeah, like I mentioned, there's not many countries in the world that have the attacking depth that England do. So it's always going to be difficult to pick the limited amount of players. But like I said, James is a great player and someone that can help any team. So yeah, hopefully he can make it back.
Dom, you mentioned to Carrie that your shirt from the Brazil game was up on your wall. What did you used to think when you saw it? What was it an inspiration to sort of make it 2 caps? Was that what was going through your mind when you used to see it on your wall?
Just great memories, to be honest. And yeah, I think over the years, when I do see it, I've always thought, wanna make it back there and win more caps for my country. And yeah, having something like that on the wall is definitely extra motivation.
And do you have your cap out as well?
Nah, not yet. Just the shirt's up at the moment, but I'm sure the caps will be out on display.
And just with regard to, there's been quite a few strikers since you played who've come in, and it's still Harry Kane is still, England's best first striker. How difficult a task is it going to be to sort of, displace him in effect?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Harry's a one-in-a-lifetime striker, done so well for club and country for many years. But like I keep saying, we got so many great players, and whenever we need to step in and help the country, I'm sure we're all willing and ready.
Hi, Dom. You had a great chance at the end of that Brazil friendly. I don't know if you remember. I just wonder what you remember of that opportunity that you had and whether you've thought much about it and that chance to score for England.
Yeah, no, that would have topped off nicely. I think it was against Alisson as well, which was at Liverpool at the time, so it would have been great to score against him. But yeah, no, like you said, it would have been great. But now I'm still so happy to have that moment.
Just last one here, then, Mike. Do you want to just get the microphone?
Thank you. At the Euros, some of the Ivan Toney and Ollie Watkins, they were sometimes in training, they were kind of defenders against Harry. I know it's only been a day, but have you been doing new kind of attacking form? Have you been working in attacking formations today, without Harry?
No, I think obviously coming straight to the camp after the weekend where we all played football, we haven't really had the opportunity to do much in training yet because we're still doing recovery too. So I'm sure over the next few days we'll work a bit more, but we haven't done too much yet.
And personally, I mean, if you are called upon to start, do you feel ready to take that challenge?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I've come a long way since the last time I was here, and yeah, I played a lot of football, a lot of experience, and I feel great and confidence right now. So yeah, if I'm called upon, I'll definitely be ready.
Okay, well, yeah, thanks for your time.
Thank you.